with giving and what you give is what you get, there's an element where what you're giving off is probably what you'll receive back. And there's that thing of giving energy to actually get energy. It can also be like with friendships, relationships sort of thing. If you give a certain amount of yourself, that tends to be what you're going to get. That's how a relationship works. It's a receivership of like give and take of energy. It's like me saying, "Oh, you look nice today," sort of thing, is me giving a compliment. And you receive that compliment and say, "Oh, thank you. Well, you're pretty good yourself," sort of thing. So give and take of energy, and you feel good. You feel good in yourself. There's also the point where it's like, if you're taking more than you're giving sort of thing, then the other person can also feel a little bit drained by that sort of thing. So there's also, in a relationship sort of thing, a give and take of what you want. And hopefully you've got the intention of what you want for yourselves to be happy and having a long-lasting relationship. There's also like that old saying, you reap what you sow sort of thing. So if we plant a lot of seeds of negativity, a lot of seeds of toxicity, then that's naturally what's going to arise in the person sort of thing. So that's what you're going to be abundant in sort of thing. So being mindful of what we're giving and getting, or giving and taking of each other in a relationship sense, or in a friendship sense, or in a work sense, this is what we give is what we get, or setting an intention. And an intention can also be seen as something where it's like a goal setting, for example, or something that you intend for yourself, for your new life. Now, best intentions can go to waste if we don't actually put any, and I'll say the four-letter word, put some work into actually achieving our manifestation, because the sort of the set and forget mentality, there is a certain amount of letting go of something to actually for it to come back to you. But if we let it go and then forget about it, or if we just let it go and we're expecting it any day sort of thing, and that expectation can sometimes be interpreted, maybe misinterpreted by the universe as a demanding. It's like, where's my new life? It should be here by now. Which becomes more of a stomping of the foot. When's my thing coming sort of thing, which is more of a demand and an expectation. The energy that you put into something is probably going to be the resulting transaction of what you'll get back. So giving out your intention to the universe, you're almost like going out to the stars and declaring your intention sort of thing. And then once again, waiting for the heavens to go, okay, at 4 o'clock, it'll be here sort of thing. It's like, there's a certain amount of like, this is what I want to do. I'm sick of this sort of thing. It's like, I no longer want to be this person sort of thing. It's like, we've declared our intention, but an intention only works with the follow through drive, with the follow through giving of yourself dedicated towards what you want to achieve. Otherwise, it's like, this is my intention. It's like, I'm tired of being what I want. I'm just going to go back to my old patterns of behavior. And for some reason, it doesn't change. Because there's a captain of the ship up here, sort of thing. So that's what's going to drive you towards that journey. It just needs to believe in its destination. So sometimes we can set ourselves up for failure, and also for the New Year's resolution. As I said, it's like anything that you sort of set for yourself, time, patience, you're actually letting go of a lot of past programming, past behavioral patterns, for example, to actually step into a new life. Once again, back to the gym metaphor, you don't go in and lift the heaviest weights and like try and be the fittest person on day one and get the muscles. It's a repetition. What happens when you go to the gym? Okay, do 15 reps of that, 15 reps of that, 15 reps of that. Okay, when you get this leg day today, do reps of that, reps of that. You're repeating, and slowly but surely you're cultivating a body. So when it breaks the surface, you've got what you actually have desired, what you've driven yourself towards. Same with dieting, same with weight loss, same with getting yourself out of debt, whatever it is. It's like little by little repetition. What else actually repeats? Thought patterns. It's a repetition cycle. It's like, I can't do this today. It's negativity, 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 until you say to yourself, you challenge yourself in a positive way, in a loving way. Hey, yes, it is, but what if we just do these repetitions today? What if we just give a little bit of effort today to actually receive the long-term outcome? You never hear of someone getting rich overnight or successful overnight. It may seem that way, but they actually put it in a lot of work to actually become that overnight star sort of thing. Now, as a weird parallel is like I was at the Taoist temple today, and I was just doing like dusting and all that cleaning for Chinese New Year. And the reason I bring that up is I go there to like learn about Taoism and that, and they have their own sort of form of prediction, I guess you could say. And I use that word sort of lightly. And it's called the I Ching, for example. And it can be done with yarrow sticks, we learned with chopsticks, coins, for example. Back in the day, it was like tortoise shells. It's like there's a lineage of how it actually has transformed. Now you can actually do it on your phone. But say you have a prediction and you like something that you want in your life, what the actual I Ching will do, like the first 3 lines, the bottom 3 lines of it, if you think of it like a seed coming through the ground, this is all the stuff that you actually need to work on in yourself. These are sort of things that you have to develop beneath the surface of yourself for it to actually break through. And the next 3 lines above that is actually how it actually comes into fruition. So even with the I Ching, for example, is how you develop yourself or develop your environment. So it has that cultivation of actually how to bring into fruition your manifestation, which is a bit different to sort of like, I want this in my life, and therefore I've set the manifestation, and it's like, it hasn't come to me. It's like, well, there mustn't be anything, like the universe just mustn't exist, or there's nothing. It's like, because I didn't get what I want, nothing exists, sort of thing, which is kind of like, once again, the stomping of the foot of, I didn't get what I want. But the universe will only do so much. That there's an element where you have to get yourself in line or in tune with what you want. If I want, say, big muscles, for example, sort of thing, I can set the intention of doing that or manifest that. There's a part where I actually need to start doing the push-ups. I need to start doing the work. And that's where it comes back to with the New Year's resolution one, is sometimes to actually get what we want, similar to the I Ching, we actually have to cultivate inside our own way of being. You can't actually play a violin, for example, if it's out of tune. You can play a violin nicely, or a piano, or whatever it is, if you get in tune, the piano tune. Similar with yourself. If you get yourself in line with what you actually are driving for, it's like kind of like driving a car where the wheels are going all over it and they're unsure of, is this actually what I want? It's like, oh, I don't know. Does this car actually have the effort to actually get to its destination? Or is it, I'm determined on my intention, I can get from A to B, and I'm going to hit some hurdles. The car's probably going to break down along the way, but I'm going to fix this damn car and get to my intention, sort of thing, my manifestation. So yeah, what you give is what you get. So in order for us to receive our new reality, we have to actually start creating things in our life. To draw a picture, it takes the effort of sitting down and imagining what you actually want to draw. Same thing with setting an intention. Maybe if you've just thought it in your head, maybe that's not enough. Maybe we need to write it down, like saying the EFT statements out loud. It then affirms in your mind, it actualizes, it becomes an actuality, a reality in your mind. So it doesn't become something where we've said something and then just hope for the best, or we've even like set a manifestation of what we truly actually want. Like we might have hit the nail on the head of what it is, but then we've set the manifestation and then gone back on the couch, or just in a way almost forgotten about it because we've got it into the repetition of our life, which is taking us away from what we actually want to have in our life, our actual reality, our manifestation. And manner in the manifestation takes a little bit of energy, takes a little bit of magic to actually get to what you want. We all have that within ourselves. We all have the ability to create our reality, what we want. If you don't believe that is, what did you want to be for your job? Well, I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a psychologist. I wanted to be a cleaner. I wanted whatever it is. It's like, then you started to create your reality towards it. You started to put in the study. You started to do it. It doesn't have to be this magical thing. It's like, think of it in reality terms. It's like, you actually had to create your reality. And you may have gotten to your end destination and gone, crap, I might have just been doing this because this is what the parents wanted, or this is what it's like, but life is a continual thing. It's like we learn from our experiences. This wasn't a great experience. I'll then start to navigate and drive myself towards a new reality. But yeah, start giving what you actually want to receive back and start creating your new reality. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next Intuitive EFT chat and chat.